Still will in the mix.
Ladies and gentlemen, the party has just begun.
The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin.
Still will.
About to set it off.
The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Still well in this biatch.
The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin.
Put your eyes up.
The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin. The party's about to begin.
Hi everyone, let's get right into the video. So we're going to start by stretching our ends on our Kanekalon braiding hair. I'm showing you in this clip how I separate out the hair for the individual braids in the back. And also I take 1/3 of the section and I overlap it over the remaining 2/3 in order to make 3 pieces. And I begin my braid with those 3 pieces. I don't pre-separate my hair, I just pick it up as I go. Now on this particular section in the very back, I went back in after the video and I made this into smaller sections because I couldn't really see what I was doing, and I see now that that section is way too big, so I went back and fixed it. So now here I'm adding jam to my roots and I'm putting the lock and twist gel on my ends. I'm saturating it so much so to where it just does not frizz at all. And here's another braid for you. Now on this particular part, I wanted to slow it down just to show you what I'm doing on the ends. I'm taking one little piece and I'm going to tie a knot at the very end of the braid. I know you've probably seen this before, but that's how I seal the braid and that's what it looks like. Okay, now that the individual braids are completed, it's time to start the feeding in process. Now this is probably the most difficult thing to do on your own head. I'm taking pre-sectioned pieces like I showed you earlier, except they start from really small and they get gradually larger as I go back and feed in a piece. And they're not much bigger than the piece before, just a little bit bigger. And I feed them in every time that my finger gets into this position right here. I take the loop of hair and I put it right under my index finger and I feed it into the 2 sections that are separated by my index finger. And I finish that braid. So once I get my finger back into the position where my index finger is right there, I'll feed in another section of hair and I continue as such. Okay, let's try this part again. Now I'm starting with a really small piece of hair and I'm going to gradually add more as I go. Now, my hand is in a different position because I'm on a different side of my head. One side is going to be easier than the other. This happens to be the more difficult side. I kind of struggled with this side, but I still wanted to kind of show you what it looks like. I'm feeding them on the back side of the braid instead of in the front, which is what's more comfortable for me. So, like I said, I'm having to feed it weird, and I wanted my braid to be very close to the edge so that I didn't have too many of my edges that would come out of the braid, but it didn't work out that way because, like I said, I kind of struggled with this side. So let me just say this: if you're doing this on your own head, please take your time. Don't be so hard on yourself. You don't have to do these super close together in order to get a flawless look. As you can see, mine aren't super small, but I still got the effect that I wanted.
Champagne, bubble bath, whipped cream, cherry pop, tag team. Can you make me scream? Can you make me scream? Can you make me scream? Can you make me scream?
Now for the beads, I put the beads on a string and threaded them that way. It's just a lot easier for me. I planned out my pattern and I did it that way. And here's the finished look. Now I did go back in and do yarn wraps and different designs and added some cowrie shells, and if you want to see a video of that, just let me know. I'll be sure to upload a video showing you exactly how I did it. Well, that concludes my video. I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and please stay tuned for more videos to come. In the meantime, stay kissed.